I don't know if I would drive it. I'd probably kill myself, but like I'd ride it.
Handle that.
Someone in the right hands, you know, I'd ride with him.
It's not the right hands. That's a crazy guy.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome. I'm Gels from Fitment Industries, and today I'm here with
Sean from Fitment Industries.
And we are back with another episode, I guess you could say, of reviewing YouTubers' cars. We've done this a little bit in the past where we've taken some popular YouTubers out there, taking a look at their fleet of vehicles and kind of just like broke them down, did some research into like what is all going on with them. And we kind of just talked about them and then for some reason gave them a rating, but like they're all really high ratings because they're like really kind of cool. So it doesn't really matter what the rating is. We just mostly want to just kind of talk about them. But anyway, today we have someone that we haven't really talked about much on the channel before. I think we maybe covered one of his cars in like the general scheme of things, but that's Cleetus McFarland. We're gonna be taking a look at some of his cars today. I know he's got like hundreds of them.
He's got a ton of cars. We're only gonna cover 4 here.
Okay, so we picked out some good ones though?
Yeah.
Cool. So before we go ahead and get into that, don't forget, of course, wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentindustries.com. If you want a chance and win some free BC Racing coilovers, we just launched some dope new apparel. We got sweatshirts, we got t-shirts, we actually got 2 different t-shirts. Check it out all over fitmentindustries.com or check the link down in the description below. Every $5 spent on the apparel is an entry in to win a free set of BR or DS series of BC Racing coilovers, which is absolutely awesome. We'll be making a donation as well. You can check it all out over at fitmentindustries.com. But I'm gonna have Sean here introduce the 4 cars for today because I don't know much about them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about these cars, but Sean knows everything and anything that there ever is to know about pretty much anything automotive related. So I'm gonna let him introduce our first car of the day.
Yeah. So first car is gonna be Project Neighbor. Now, if you don't know what that is, Project Neighbor. We'll get into that.
Okay.
It's they bought it as a stock 2009 Crown Victoria with intentions of letting their neighbor Ed race it.
Where do these guys live?
Florida, I think. Okay. Yeah, Florida.
Okay.
And they wanted him to race the car when the project was finished. When the when the car was finished, hence the name Project Neighbor. The guy later passed away. They weren't very transparent about what happened.
Sure.
I know they talked about it at one point, but I don't know the actual details, but it's a bit sentimental to the team. Sure. Anyway, it was a 2009 Crown Victoria. It is now 5.4 liter supercharged swap from a 2007 GT500. They also took that 6-speed trans and put it in the car as well. Now it's got a Gen 3 VMP blower. I think it's about 900 wheel horsepower.
2009 Crown Vic.
Correct. They use it for drag racing. It runs low 11s. They drift it. It's got a handbrake. It does ridiculous burnouts.
Crown Vics don't usually have a handbrake, do they?
No, they don't. It does now.
Okay.
It does now. They do a lot of burnout contests with this thing. As you can see, they
blow
the tires off.
Clickbait
patrol. They've also referred to this as burnout patrol. They start fires with the tires. And it's crazy.
I like the Mountain Dew logo on it.
Mountain Dew.
This picture is like, everything is just destroyed.
It is ridiculous. It's got 4 racing seats in it with 4 sets of harnesses. They give people rides in these things. They just go 4 deep, drifted around. It's pretty stock looking. They just run it on either their drag setup or the police.
So they mostly just focused on making it a little safe, and then 900 horsepower with the GT500 setup. Yeah,
and just swing it everywhere.
That's awesome. I like it. At least they have fun. That's the thing. It's like, you still see some people do this and they're like, all right, well, you did it, and then it's like, but you actually got to.
And then it goes away.
Yeah, you got to do something with it. These guys are doing something with that thing. That's really, really cool. Cool. Anything else about this thing?
Nah, that's kind of it. Just throw a bunch of power at it, send it.
Hell yeah. I like it.
I like it.
You ready to give it a rate?
I feel like these are all gonna be high.
Yeah, more than likely.
Oh man, these are really cool. But yeah, I think I'm ready.
It's funny because it's like, I will go ahead and rate it first. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
9.
9. Just throwing out a 9 right out the bat.
I mean, it is pretty
fair.
Stock looking, but oh my God, 900 horsepower manual Crown Vic.
It's really funny because like I feel like we're used to, we're Fitment Industries. We should be like taking a look at like the setup, like the wheels and everything like that. And it's like this is just on like the stockers, and it's more focused on just making something ridiculous. I think that's really cool.
Straight function only.
Yeah. All right, what do we got next? Oh, okay.
Next up, we have a 65 Galaxy.
I like it. And this 12
it's 12 valve Cummins swapped, and then they threw nitrous at it. It's on airless suspension. Makes 550 wheel horsepower without the nitrous, and then 1135 wheel torque. It's got 20-inch homemade wheels.
Wait, what?
They kind of bought it like this. It was already swapped. It already had these wheels. I don't know.
What do you mean homemade wheels?
They're like cut out on. It's like some guy just CNC machine cut wheels and they put them on it.
Are they like forged or something? Like what?
No, I think they're just kind of.
Grabbed like a piece of metal and
they can't get them balanced out. It vibrates like a mother.
God. Oh, no.
But it does nasty burnouts.
I can see that. It looks like a freaking steam engine coming down the road. Jesus God. And they drag
really
race this
cool.
thing on
Yeah.
unbalanced wheels?
Yeah.
That are homemade in some dude's freaking garage?
Like
what
big
the hell?
denties.
I'm a sucker for like these galaxies and stuff. I think they look super good.
The double vertical headlights. Just,
Yeah. Oh my God. The gauges on the interior are freaking dope.
Still a bench seat. Like,
Yeah. Big old hood dump on it. Oh my freaking Lord.
Dumping coal out of a stack and burnout.
This thing's badass.
It's super scary. It's almost like something you'd see like in a movie, like a villain car.
Yeah, no kidding. And they did like the Cummins swap and everything?
No, they ended up buying it like this. All they did, I think, was put air ride on it and
So
turn it
they
to
just
boost.
dumped it.
Throw some nitrous at it and send it.
Took a diesel Ford Galaxy and just dumped it on some airlift.
Like tints super dark, all over the windshield.
Dude, those wheels are sketching me out, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know about that. That's a little.
I think last I heard they were trying to get other wheels for it, but I don't think they really ever got to it. I don't think a lot of people
if you guys
really
need wheels, we can hook you up.
Yeah.
All right, Cleetus. If you need some wheels for this Galaxy, which it looks like you desperately do. Just let us know. Yeah, definitely needs some different wheels on it. I like that it's on air. I think that's really dope. Obviously, it's a freaking Cummins swapped Ford Galaxy, four-door Ford Galaxy nonetheless. I think it's pretty dope.
It's super neat.
You ready to rate it?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. All right. I got it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
7.5.
What'd you say?
7.5.
7.5? So how come you went pretty low on that one?
I really, really like the car, but I know they kind of bought it already done, and then obviously the wheels. It could
that
be
is sketching me out so bad. It's like, oh yeah, my uncle made them. He made some wheels for me. He just took a grinder to it and
I don't know what that's about.
cut some things out of it. What the hell? All right, moving on here. We got the car number 3. This ain't a car. What the hell is
basically
this?
a car.
Okay, let me have
but
it.
it's not. This is a. I don't know what year it actually is. Obviously, because it's a
Oh, it's like a
NASCAR
truck.
chassis truck. The Craftsman NASCAR truck, obviously. They purchased the truck already with an LS1 and a T56 6-speed. And then now it's got an LS7 built by Texas Speed. This thing makes stupid power. The truck made 624 wheel horsepower, naturally aspirated. And on nitrous, it gets upwards of 900
They like
horsepower.
their NOS down there.
They do. Fucking giggle gas, bro. It runs mid-10s. It's a straight, like, genuine NASCAR chassis truck.
Okay.
I think it went through one race.
So like,
It was
did they,
just
like, was this like a NASCAR truck that they bought? Or
they got it from some guy. I don't think it was used a whole lot. I believe it was used in
or was
one
it
race.
something that was kind of
and kind of retired it, and then it just kind of went through some hands. Got LS1 T56 swap.
How do you just like wind up with something like that?
I don't know. I don't even know where you find something like this. It's not street legal, but as you can see, they drove it on the street and then got pulled over for it.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Or did they make it street legal? I don't remember. I think they put lights in it.
I don't know.
I can't imagine it came with a title. I don't think you can register it.
Yeah, I got a NAS truck.
But I know they put lights in it. They put a tail light in it.
I see that. So I mean, like, in theory,
I'm just a sucker for these like 4th generation regular cab short box.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt livery, that good wrench stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty dope.
It
I'm not gonna lie.
looks so cool.
So Texas Speed built LS7 with nitrous,
427,
900 horsepower. Jesus
nasty.
Lord.
I think it's still manual.
Really?
I don't know. I don't remember if they took it out or not, but I'm pretty sure it's.
That'd
still
be
manual.
really interesting to know, because that'd be kind of different.
Like full tube chassis, just
that's awesome.
cool.
I mean, the whole thing is like custom built. Like that is what it is.
And giant intake manifold.
No, it looks good.
Ridiculous
Like,
tires.
I couldn't imagine like seeing that thing like coming down the road and be like, what in the hell was that?
I would lose my mind.
Hell yeah. Cool. Anything else on this guy?
I mean, there is a lot, but I think that's kind of about it. It's your basic race car.
Yeah, literally.
Basic race truck.
Are you ready to give her a rate?
Yeah.
All right. On the truck, Fitment Industries, Cleetus McFarland rating on 3, 2, 1, 8.
9.5.
What did you say?
9.5.
9.5? I thought you said 10.5. I was like, that's not.
You can't go that high. It's these 4th gen trucks, they just get me.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Oh my God.
All right, so we had 4 cars. So this is the last one, right?
This is the last one.
Last.
Where did the photos go?
Okay, there we go.
Down there.
All right, so last one.
Number 4 is going to be LeRoy. Now,
Okay.
LeRoy started life as a salvaged 2001 C5 Corvette.
Okay.
It had 32,000 miles on it, not $32,000. It was bought for $5,500, but it came with 0 body panels. They were all chopped off. There was no cage or anything on it when they bought it. It was just a C5 Corvette with no body panels.
Okay. Like that's how it was salvaged? Like
I don't
someone
know.
steal all the panels on it? They were like, it's salvage now.
I think it just got crashed, and then they chopped the back end off. I believe it was rear-ended, and it had some like chassis damage on the back, like square.
Good
they just chopped it
freaking
off.
Lord, dude. What the hell?
It's rowdy.
God. All right, what else we got
Now,
here?
they call it LeRoy because there was a plaque in the door sill.
There was even a door sill left to this thing?
Yes,
Okay.
it's got like the side skirt and then like the door sill left on it, and they cut kind of everything around it. And it said built exclusively for LeRoy and Coker, delivered on July 19th, 2001, the last 2001 Corvette delivery. And so they just called it LeRoy.
it ended up well.
Yeah. I believe they apologized for it.
Okay.
Sorry, LeRoy. Shortly after that, the car got some bolt-ons, a cam. They put an LSA blower on it from like a ZL1 or a CTS-V.
Sure.
And then it was swapped out for yet another Texas speed-built 427. And then they put 2 turbos on it, obviously the famous
like
mounted upward
bull horns. Yeah.
The thing is nuts. It's been through a bunch of different like motors and builds.
Sure.
But the basic formula for Cleetus is the same. It's got 2 giant turbos sticking up out of the engine. Last I checked, it made like 1,150 wheel horsepower.
In a freaking, I mean, like Corvettes are already, known to be, have a good like power to weight, and then you just take everything
body
off of it, and you just have like an engine and some seats.
And even with that exoskeleton,
that is terrifying.
It's still like 3,000 pounds.
Oh my!
And they
Lord.
actually hold Cleetus. I don't know if anybody beat it. They may have by now. This was a couple years ago, but this car and Cleetus actually made the first, I believe the only, like GM stick shift car in the 7s.
Insane! What the hell?
Could you imagine doing like 7s with no doors?
No, I couldn't
roof,
imagine going more than like 50 miles an hour in this thing. It looks terrifying.
let alone
What the hell?
0 to 150 in 7 seconds. And
Like,
stick shift. Like,
did they shorten the wheelbase on this thing?
I don't think so.
Because it looks really tiny.
I think that's just kind of how
It's just because there's nothing
Corvettes
else
look long, like the back end sticks off the back quite a bit.
Okay.
I think that's
But
why it looks a
damn.
little stubby. Yeah, it's
like the go-kart from hell. What the hell?
It's seriously. I saw a bunch of custom fab stuff,
Yeah.
exoskeleton stuff. This kind of came to fruition when that was still pretty new. So it was like, this was pretty game-changing. Giant turbos, big power.
Yeah.
Exoskeleton.
I do remember seeing this thing like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
It broke the internet.
it like comes around like it must be every time they do like a different rendition or something. But like, I see it pop up kind of floating around every now and then again. So.
And this is the car that really took his channel kind of to that next level. And
Yeah,
really
I mean, I can see why.
made it
I
a
mean,
staple of the
this
YouTube
is
automotive
some
community.
really cool stuff. I
Yeah.
love seeing people do this kind of stuff. So, I mean, props to you, man. That's
Scary.
awesome. Yeah, terrifying.
I don't even know if I'd want to drive it.
No, you wouldn't drive that if you had the chance. Would you ride in it?
Would you?
Yeah, I would
That's
absolutely.
scary.
I would absolutely ride in that thing.
I don't
know if
know,
I would
dude.
drive it. I'd probably kill myself. But like, I'd
I
ride
couldn't
it.
handle that. I
If
couldn't handle
someone
that.
in the right hands, I'd ride with them.
It's not the right hands. That's a crazy guy. He has a 900 horsepower Crown Vic, a NASCAR truck.
I mean, yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to rate?
Scary.
Ready to rate
Yeah,
LeRoy here?
absolutely.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3, 10.
10.
Yeah,
10.
that's easy.
It's
one.
too cool.
Especially if this is like the car that like really kind of built, or not built, but like skyrocketed his channel and everything. I think that's super cool. That means a lot to a lot of people and something for them to hold on to themselves.
I think he's just kind of a home-built guy. He doesn't have any formal
And
training
that's
with
super
this stuff.
awesome.
He just kind of
Yeah, that's super cool. I absolutely love that. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for another episode of rating / taking a look and talking about YouTubers,
something.
cars. Super glad that we got to take a look at some of the Cleetus cars. These things are absolutely insane and wild and kind of really out there. It's just a bunch of like cars that shouldn't be as fast as they are, and they are. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for putting this list together, Sean. That was absolutely a lot of good information in there. And don't forget, Wheel Tire Suspension, FitmentIndustries.com, and don't forget about the giveaway we got going on right now with BC Racing Coilovers. Other than that, I think that's it. You got anything else?
No, not at all.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. Peace.
Peace. Peas.
No peas.
Peas.
Bees?
Peas.
Oh.
Bees?
Bees and peas.
Peas. Bee peas.
All right, well.